Republican Congressman Jim Jordan is once again abusing his power as the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, this time by threatening to send a subpoena to Special Prosecutor Jack Smith because, as Jordan said in a letter to Jack Smith, there are significant concerns about your commitment to even-handed justice. So Jim Jordan sent another letter to another prosecutor, this time with the federal government, of which, unfortunately, Jordan does have jurisdiction. And he says, we've got some concerns about your even-handedness and your pursuit of justice. You know, a lot of fun, fancy words that really don't mean a damn thing. So basically, Jim Jordan is just saying, like, I want you to come in because I'm trying to protect Donald Trump and I kind of want to imply that you've done something wrong. Because that's all this is. This is, number one, Jim Jordan abusing his power to try to protect Donald Trump, to try to slow these investigations down because they are all heating up and they're coming to trial next year. And the second one is to try to embarrass Jack Smith on the national stage, to try to impugn his credibility, to try to make it appear as if he's done something improper, when in reality, there's no evidence to suggest any of that. Now, I will be fair, there's actually one Trump lawyer who says that, the DOJ kind of pressured him into taking a plea deal. And if that's the case, sure, look into it, whatever. I actually have no problem if Jack Smith decides he wants to go and humor Jim Jordan with this, possible subpoena that may or may not be coming. But here's the thing. If this were anyone else in the country, they would be charged with obstruction of justice. Because let's be real, that is basically what Jim Jordan is doing. He is trying to hinder these investigations by bogging Jack Smith down with investigations of his own. That's obstruction. Now, as I mentioned, unfortunately, Jim Jordan does have that authority. So there is no way he could be charged with obstruction of justice because his actions would in fact be covered by the speech or debate clause because it is directly related to his job as a lawmaker. So that's what's unfortunate about that. Like, there's nothing we can do about Jim Jordan with regard to this. At least Jack Smith can't. But you know who probably could? Two people, actually. Alvin Bragg and Fani Willis. Because Jim Jordan has done the same thing with these people. Alvin Bragg investigating and, of course, soon prosecuting Donald Trump in New York. Fani Willis investigating, charging, and next year prosecuting Donald Trump in Georgia. He has asked these people the same thing. You better come to my committee. Give me all of the materials you have because I want to see it. And both of them have responded being like, dude, you have no jurisdiction over me. Like, piss off. That, though, should be considered obstruction. And because he has no jurisdiction over them, he likely would not be covered by the speech or debate clause. Now, neither Bragg nor Willis wants to get bogged down in another, criminal proceeding against Jim Jordan, so that's probably not going to happen, but it should. Jim Jordan is clearly abusing his power. He is throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks, and unfortunately, by targeting Jack Smith at the DOJ, Jordan does have jurisdiction there, so Smith is likely going to have to cooperate. Smith will also, unfortunately, have to not answer certain questions because they're related to an ongoing criminal investigation. So Jordan may get his little evil wish to try to make Jack Smith look like a fool on the national stage. But in the end, it's not going to have any bearing on the investigations or any bearing on the outcome for Donald Trump. Jordan can do whatever the hell he wants, but Smith has played this game beautifully, and Trump's going to be the one paying the price for it at the end.